Quorum, yay. Okay.
All right.
Ready?
It's approximately 5:08. I'm calling to order the Planning and Zoning Commission for the City of Hayden, Idaho. Today is Monday, the 7th of February, 2022. Let's do a roll call of commission members, please.
Okay. Commissioner Gibson,
Here, present.
Commissioner Howard,
Present.
Vice Chair Taylor,
Here?
Chair Davis.
Present.
Okay, we have a quorum.
Okay, so the record will reflect that the other commissioners are not present.
Yep.
All right, please follow me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, do we have any additions or corrections that need to be made? Okay, reflects no. And do we have any conflicts of interest on tonight's agenda item from any of the commissioners?
No.
No.
Okay, no?
Nope.
Okay, so the next is what we have is a consent calendar, which it consists of the approval of the minutes from February 7th, 2022, the approval of a written recommendation for PZE-21-0241 and PZE-21-0264. Is there a motion?
I move we approve the consent calendar.
There is a motion to approve the consent calendar as briefed. Do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, this is a yes, no, right?
Yep.
So everyone in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, any nays? Say no. So that passes. Any reports from the city?
Yeah, I just was going to give you kind of an update.
Okay, we've got an update.
So to just bring you up to speed, Aspen Homes had that mixed-use zone map amendment request that came to Planning and Zoning. The Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval. The City Council disapproved it. Aspen Homes did a request for reconsideration. It was brought to the council, and there were 3 council members present, and of those 3 council members that were present, 2 recused themselves, which left us 1 council member to vote, and the mayor can only vote if he's breaking a tie, so they couldn't really make a decision. So it got tabled to the next council meeting, and at the next council meeting, the 2 members of the council that had previously recused themselves chose to vote in the request for reconsideration, and the council agreed to bring that request for reconsideration forward again. So staff noticed that for public hearing. The mayor resigned. The following week, we received email and phone correspondence from Aspen Homes withdrawing the request for reconsideration. So they're not going to have it reconsidered again. They can always come back and do another zone map amendment request at a later date, but as part of this process is closed.
Mary and Keith, I assume you're aware the mayor resigned?
We are.
Okay, I hope you're not finding out today. Sorry if I should have said something to you.
No, we were aware. Thank you.
No, we know. Yeah, we know. Thanks.
So in relationship to the Starkey zone map amendment and comprehensive plan amendment, that was for the property that they want to have a daycare on Prairie Avenue, that the commission approved with the proposed zoning development agreement to kind of limit the scope of that commercial use. The Planning and Zoning Commission approved it, and so did City Council, because it has so many moving parts with written decisions for both process, comp plan and zone map amendment, has a resolution for the comprehensive plan future land use map amendment. It has an ordinance for the zone map amendment, and it has a zoning development agreement that has to be signed by the applicant. All those parts didn't quite get reviewed into the people they needed to. So it's not going to be on the council meeting for tonight, but it'll be on the next council meeting in March.
Tomorrow night.
It won't be on tomorrow nights, but it'll be on the next one.
So I just want to make sure.
Yeah, sorry, got to get my days right, correct. The zone map amendments that you heard today will be on, or you approved their written recommendations for tonight, will be on the March 22nd council meeting, mostly because when we do the memos to council, we have those approved minutes and the approved written recommendations from planning and zoning. We don't like to have those as draft documents in case there are any changes. So in order to facilitate those timelines, that's why it got pushed to the 22nd instead of tomorrow night.
Okay.
At our next Planning and Zoning Commission meeting on March 21st, we'd like to have that be in a workshop format to go over proposed code text amendments related to public hearings for the zone map amendments and proposed text amendments for the mixed-use design standards.
We'll expect Angelo's.
We'll expect, oh, Angela. On April 4th, we have a zone map amendment that'll come forward as public hearing. And we've been working with two proposed projects for subdivisions, and they have some kinks to kind of work out before they're really ready to bring forward in a public hearing. We want to kind of work through parts and pieces, transportation and sewer related items before they're ready to bring forward for public hearing.
Are these for a zone map or are these for plat approvals?
Those are for subdivisions that are larger than a 5-acre piece of property.
Okay, so this is the actual subdivision proper then?
And then the impact fee committee that Sean Taylor sits on, Commissioner Taylor sits on, kind of from the Planning and Zoning Commission's representative to that group, met last week. And I wanted to make sure that he at least gave you just a recap of the process, so we didn't forget that.
Oh, my, let's give a recap.
Yeah.
They went through basically different ways of, well, we looked at increasing our fees, but then also adding a few new categories to the fees, such as lodging and a couple others, and breaking it down on what our future uses are. He had a couple different ideas of having zones and things for the how the impact fee is done, and we kind of all agreed that we thought it was better to do it citywide, so that you get a little more flexibility in how that money is spent. But I think overall it looked good, and we are updating those we would like to see the impact fees updated to reflect kind of the current reality on the ground, so.
Okay, is this commission new?
The impact fee committee has been around ever since we've had an impact fee committee. Impact ordinance. It's a group of people that have members of the business community as well as residents participate on it. At least one member of planning and zoning is on that impact fee committee. And they meet periodically to review the impact fee annually, and then every 5 years they do a full update.
Who was Sean's predecessor then?
I think John Gentry probably. I was an alternate for a number of years. Now I'm not an alternate anymore. I'm actually on it.
And John Gentry is still on the committee. He actually kind of poked up about the day after the meeting.
Okay,
That's why I replaced on planning and zoning.
okay, yeah, okay, fair enough, thanks.
Yeah, but it was, I thought it was a good meeting.
We'll probably have another one in 3 weeks, plus or minus, to look at the update based on the committee's direction from the last meeting. And then the committee can choose to either recommend that if they believe the study is complete and ready to go, they can make recommendations to City Council. And then those go forward based on at a public hearing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any other reports?
Nope.
Okay, any other business, commissioners?
No, not on this end.
All right, thank you. I'll call this meeting adjourned. Thank you for showing up.
Thank you.